We are in the home stretch on the signature gathering for the state parties backed initiative IL 26 126, the Proof of Citizenship Initiative. We also call it the Voter ID Initiative. The initiative that will change Washington state law to actually require proof of citizenship when people register to vote here in Washington state. When they register to vote, not when they vote, but when they register to vote. It will help assure that people who are registered to vote in Washington are in fact legal voters. And in a less direct way, it will help the county auditors and the state secretary of state audit and review and do quality control on the voter rolls. Voter rolls are the databases of registered voters. Remember that the 39 counties do most of the frontline management of voter databases, keeping them up, keeping them current, and actually administering elections. And then the state secretary of state's office acts as kind of the umbrella organization, the aggregator. They combine, they take the information from the 39 counties, combine it into statewide results during elections and statewide voter database during the year. So the initiative helps improve the integrity and the confidence people have in the voter databases here in Washington. As you know, they are subject to a current lawsuit between the federal government, the U.S. Department of Justice, and the state government, the Secretary of State's office. And I want to leave that conversation a little bit aside because I want to talk really today about this initiative. So this initiative is running in parallel with the two other initiatives that are out there now. The initiative to protect girls' sports, to say that biological boys can't play in girls' sports, and the third initiative, which restores key elements of the state's Parents' Bill of Rights, which were gutted, which were reversed by the progressive legislators in Olympia the last legislative session. So the three initiatives are out, and they all are following the same timeline. We've gotten some questions about that, about the timing, the dates, when these signature petitions have to be turned in, have to be returned so that we can process them, gather them, collate them, and then deliver them to the State Secretary of State's office for the initiatives to be qualified. So I want to try to answer those questions about the timeline, the timing. All three of the initiatives are following the same timeline. They are all three designed as initiatives to the legislature. So they go first to the legislature in Olympia, and then if the legislature doesn't pass them into law, they go to the people, to all of you, all of us, for a vote at the next general election. That's the November 2026 general election. So backing up from that timeline, these are due into the State Secretary of State's office to be processed on January 2nd, 2026. But we need to collect them and gather them ahead of that date. That's the date that we, and Let's Go Washington, that's the last day we can hand them in to the State Secretary of State. But we need them back from you, from the people in the state, sooner than that. Now, you've heard some different deadlines when these initiatives are due to be returned. Basically, we'd like them in as soon as possible. If you have initiatives right now, we'd appreciate it if you return these sheets to us right now. But the truth is, there's a timeline between now, where we are right now in kind of early mid-December, and that final deadline. If you go to wagop.org, you can click through and you can see a list of locations around the state. There are several dozen of them where you can bring these petitions in. You don't have to put them in the mail. You can put them in the mail, but you can hand deliver them to the couple of dozen locations around the state anytime. anytime during regular business hours. And that's going on right now. So you can click onto that list. And that list is growing, by the way. It's several dozen locations right now, but we're adding locations, and we're doing this in conjunction, in cooperation with Let's Go Washington. We're adding drop-off locations every day. So I don't want to say too much in detail. You can click on the link at the website and you'll see, and every day we're adding more locations where you can deliver, you can drop off these petitions. Then we are collecting the petitions from those locations on a regularly scheduled timeline. You've heard December 19th as one of those deadlines, and that is one of the pickup dates from the locations around the state, but there are others too. Basically, we at the party for the voter ID proof of citizenship initiative, we're basically going to do our collecting every Monday, the next several Mondays. So this Monday, December 15th, we'll be doing one big pickup. The following Monday, December 22nd, right before Christmas, we're going to be doing another pickup. And then if we need to, we'll do a pickup on Monday, December 29th, right before the final due date. We call this system where we have collection locations around the state, and then we and Let's Go Washington do pickups from the pickup locations. We call it the Pony Express system. It's set up like the old Pony Express, where there are kind of segments where we collect the signatures together. So click on the link on the website, wagop.org. You can see locations around the state where you can drop them off. And then know that kind of behind that process, we are picking those petitions up on a regular basis. We will know internally kind of where we are on the signature counts at those pickup dates that we're using, the 15th, the 22nd, the 29th. All three of the initiatives are on track to get enough signatures to qualify on that by that final date, by that delivery date, January 2nd. The initiative to protect girls' sports has been out in front of the other two for a while now, and it is in first place, as it were, right at the point even right now where there are enough signatures to qualify it. The other two are a little bit behind. The initiative to restore the Parents' Bill of Rights is a little bit behind, on track to get enough signatures, not quite there yet. And the voter ID initiative is behind the other two. But again, we don't have the signatures in hand right now to qualify it, but it's on track if we finish strong to make it, and we'll have enough signatures. So it is important that you turn in any of these petitions you have as soon as you can, because we'll know better and better with more accuracy where we are and how close we are to getting the signatures we need to qualify. So don't be disturbed or confused or frustrated by the different dates people say. I mean, we basically want the signatures in as soon as we can get them, but we do need at least some time before the hard deadline to process and collate and organize the petitions so that when we hand them in in an organized and easy to access way. So we will be looking at those dates, Monday the 15th, Monday the 22nd, and Monday the 29th if we have to pick up signatures and get them prepped, get them collated, scanned, organized, so that they're ready to hand in by the deadline. We're close. We're very close. We're not there yet. We need these last few weeks, this home stretch, to be strong. So please do everything you can to get us as many signatures as you can, as soon as you can in the next few weeks. This is a worthy project. All three of these initiatives will help make people's lives better in Washington State. And I'm proud that we are doing this, even though the holidays are a tough time to work. I'm proud we're working toward a good end, and always happy to work with our friends at Let's Go Washington and with all of you. So there'll be more to say. I'll talk to you again before Christmas, but as the holidays are approaching, I hope you're having a good one. I hope you're finding lots of people, friends, family, coworkers, and others who will sign the voter ID initiative. And I look forward to working with you over the next few weeks through the home stretch to bring this good project to a good conclusion. Until next time, stay strong and be well.